Welcome to another video lesson. I am excited to have you here today as we learn something new and useful together. Let's make this session fun and meaningful with your students. I want you to study this diagram. So we have here the term idea, design, prototype, and testing. Now, question is this. What concept is illustrated in this diagram? Or looking at the illustration, what does it show or represent? It's very obvious that this particular diagram is leading us to this particular topic. Steps to build a product prototype, isn't it? No, because of the arrow, it's giving us direction on how to build a product prototype. Now let's talk about the 4 steps to build your product or your first prototype. First, number 1, you need to create a concept sketch. No? It is the first step toward turning your idea into reality. It is, by jotting down the idea, details on paper. So you need to draw your idea to help you visualize your prototype in greater details. No? Of course, it it is possible naman talaga to use a digital drawing program for this step, but it may be more efficient to start it on paper first. Okay, the next one is you need now to develop a virtual prototype. Now, example of a virtual prototype, another example. Now, to develop a virtual prototype, you need to start by sketching, just like what I had mentioned a while ago. You need talaga to start it from jotting down the details before you convert that into virtual design. No, in this particular stage, you can use digital tools or software like Figma, SketchUp, or AutoCAD. It is used by engineers or designers to come up with their virtual prototype. Now, it is to create a 2D or 3D model. It actually add details, stimulate functions, and of course, test interactions and define the design based on feedback. Next. First, after that, you need now to build a physical prototype. In building this one, it is also known as, creating a tangible model. If we are talking about physical prototype, it is creating, the model. It's a tangible na hawakan, observe, no? So that it can be tested, improved, and presented to others. Because the purpose of, creating a tangible model is to get, meaningful feedback so that it will improve your first version of your prototype. Now, in building your physical prototype, take note of these factors. Number 1, you need to define the purpose because prototype will depend on the purpose of building your physical prototype. Para sa ito, appearance, function, or both. For example, ask yourself, is it just to show how it looks? Mock up ba? Or to test how it works? Or gagamitin mo lang as working model? No? Second one, after deciding the purpose of your prototype, you need now to sketch your design from different angles, and of course, label key parts and materials needed. No? Why? You need to label it, and of course, you need to know the materials. Bakit ba? Because of these third factors, you need to choose, of course, the materials, not to buy. No? It's better, if you're going to use yung available materials from the low-cost resources, like, for example, cardboard, clay, wood, 3D printed parts, or recycled materials. Or you can pick materials based on whether you are showing design, function, or both. Okay? Next is after building your physical prototype. Okay, you need now to construct the prototype. In constructing the prototype, of course, these are the process to be used. Cut ka na, shape, assemble the parts. The focus of this is getting the size, shape, and of course, important details correct. No? If it's a functional prototype, add simple mechanism, like for example, nails, wiring, and the deconstruction of your prototype is depend on the product. no? Next, of course, do not forget not to test and evaluate your prototype. No, you need to do, we need to try out the prototype, no, and ask yourself, does it really solve the problem? And get feedback from users or teammates, or sorry, teammates. The purpose is to refine and improve the prototype, no, so that you can do or make some adjustments, no, in designs or materials, or pwedeng inspiration. And of course, no, after refining, no, and improving, you need to repeat the build, test, refine cycle until it meets expectations. No, these are the steps, no, on how are we going to build a physical prototype. Okay, so let's talk about now the four steps. Okay, so the next is you need to locate a manufacturer. So after designing and testing your prototype on a small scale, for example, yung sketches, models, or low fidelity samples, the next step is to look for a manufacturer who can help you produce a prototype with real material, especially wala kang kakayahan, no, to produce bulk, a number of the product itself. Now, why is this step important? No, remember, a manufacturer has the equipment, tools, and expertise, no, to turn your idea into a physical product or prototype. They can provide advice on the best materials, cost efficiency, and of course, production method, no? Especially if you are going to use yung mga 3D printing, molding, etc. No? Working with a manufacturer helps you understand whether your design is practical for mass production. No? Pwedeng sila na mismo ang gagawa ng pinaka physical prototype. No? In your case, pwedeng ikaw na sa stage 1, stage 2, yung stage 3, you can consult them or work with them, no, in the process of building the physical um, prototype. But if you have the capability, then go. No, kung wala, then locate your manufacturer. Now, how to do it? Of course, number one, para hindi ka maloko, you need to research, no? Look for a local or international manufacturers that specialize in your product category. Okay, number two, check the capabilities, no? Ensure that they have the right technology to create your prototype and ask for quotes. Of course, no, you need to know the cost, no? You need to ask them for the um, cost estimate, no, so that you can compare prices and services from other manufacturer. And of course, you need to communicate with them clearly, no? Share your product design, sketches, and specifications, no, so that they can produce the prototype accurately. And next thing is you need to start small. Remember, walang nagsisimula ng malaki na kagad, marami na kagad. Begin with a small batch or single unit, test it for mass production. Example, no, if you are prototyping a new kind of reusable water bottle, first you need or you will need to find a manufacturer who works with food grade plastics or stainless steel, because they will help you produce the first working sample for design so you can test it for leaks, durability, and usability. Okay, so let's have our first checkpoint. So let us do this activity. Okay, I name this activity as look closely, think deeply. Observe the picture later that I'm going to show you carefully, then reflect and answer the guide questions based on what you see and understand from the scenario. So these are the pictures. The first picture, the second picture, and the third picture. Okay, so how does it feel to observe the scenarios on the screen? So I'm sure, ano? So I'm sure that you also feel that it is disappointing and of course alarming to see that the final product example, no, like the bridge that I have presented to you a while ago, no, turned out dangerous. No? It shows the consequences of failing to plan and prototype properly. Now, why do you think it occurred? Or what are your thoughts on why it happened? No, I think it happened because the team skipped or rushed important steps in prototyping, such as testing and refining. They may not have checked the materials or structure carefully, which led to flaws in the final design. So, this shows how important it is to follow the prototype process to ensure, take note of these two important matters. Prototype will ensure safety and quality of the product. Okay, so this time I want to hear your story because we will have now our activity for this lesson. I want to know your story, in terms of this. Which step of the prototyping process are you most excited about and why? And of course, after this, answer also this activity. Hashtag stages. So you need to create a hashtag for each stage. For example, stage one, hashtag bright idea. Stage two, hashtag draft design. Third stage, hashtag first try. The fourth stage, hashtag test it. That's it. And thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you enjoyed learning and picked up something useful. See you in our next lesson. Take care. Keep learning.